Welcome to Productivity Mastery and congratulations in taking the first step in becoming the leader in your life. Are you ready to learn new skills and stay in control of your life? There are many benefits to learning how to manage your time, be organized, and stay productive, so let's get started. Make sure that your handouts are printed and ready to go. First, let's explore what a typical day looks like in everybody's life. You start your morning, have breakfast, get ready, and go to school or to work. You're busy in classes or at the office, and then it's time to go home. This is when you could do anything you'd like to do, but you run around with evening activities, you do homework or housework, you end up exhausted in front of your computer or watch TV, and eventually you drag yourself to bed. And the next day, you do it all over again, right? Every week starts and ends the same way. How many Mondays have you wished that you've done more fun things or spent more time with friends over the weekend? If this is how your day goes and how your weeks go, let's look at a typical year. You start the year thinking, this is where I want to go, and you may get a few things done, but there'll be a lot of things that just end up forgotten. And if your typical day looks like this, then your typical year would look like this. You're going to learn a system that will support you to go from here to getting what you want on a regular basis. What needs to happen so that you meet your goals? You need to be in control. Control begins by having a plan. I'm going to show you exactly how this plan should be created. But first, let me ask you this. Let's start with the old familiar list of things to do. Are there items on your list that never get done? Do you have great plans that never get your attention? Does your energy drain every time you look at them? A lot of those do's represent missed opportunities or forgotten dreams. Do you agree? So would you say that this system is working for you? You are getting through the day and covering the basics. But is that what you really want to do, to get by every day covering the basics? Or does balance sound more exciting to you? What if I told you that you could do a little bit of everything you want to do and constantly make progress towards your goal? Would you be willing to give it a try? Let's look at why the current system doesn't work. There are 4 reasons. Number 1, we're busy. So what are we so busy doing? Getting through our day, right? It's hard. We spend our day putting out fires, doing everything that is urgent. Urgent to whom? Urgent to other people. Number 2, interruptions. Do you get interrupted all day? Your friends text you, junk email is always coming in, someone you haven't seen in a while wants to chat on Skype, another person posted a really cool photo on Facebook, and you have to be part of the conversation. 3 hours later, you are tired and ready to figure out where you were before the interruptions started. Let's map out the interruptions. Let's say that you calculate that your next task is going to take you 5 hours. If at 8 o'clock in the morning, you focus your full attention to complete the task, by lunchtime you should be done. But then the interruptions begin. You start your project or homework or housework, and you get interrupted. You go back to your task, figure out where you left off, and you keep going. Then you get interrupted again. You go back to your task, figure out where you left off, and you keep going. And then you get interrupted yet again. Now it is well past lunchtime and your afternoon tasks are not getting done. And the project that you started 3 days ago is still not done. When you add it up, your task will take 11 hours instead of 5. We get interrupted so many times that instead of getting one good juicy thing done and out of the way, we are dragging it on and on and on because we let all the emails and the texts and the friends and the Facebooks get in the way, right? So who is in control? Let's look at the cost to all these interruptions. The first price you pay is that, of course, everything takes forever. Secondly, multitasking lowers your IQ. Did you know that the more you multitask, the lower your performance IQ gets? You would work better and be more efficient if you didn't allow interruptions. The third price you pay is that the focus is not on you, but on everyone else. Respond to my email, respond to my text, respond to my whatever it is that everybody else wants you to do. My number 3 reason why lists of things to do don't work on their own is because of what I call the minefield schedule. Watch what happens in your week. Oh, what do we have to do tomorrow? Oh look, there's a deadline tomorrow. My project is due. I have an exam. Oh no, I didn't study. There's a party tonight, but I didn't buy a present. The laundry's not done. What am I going to wear? In our minds, we can fit everything, all of our to-dos and more. You plan to take a break after work and perhaps even start writing that book that you've been thinking about. So how's that going? This is how I used to run my business. I used to have a studio with 5 employees, and our schedule was full of deadlines. Sometimes we would start the day with a project that was due the next day. The interruptions were non-stop and we'd get to the end of the day with nothing done for the client. The only time left to meet the deadline was to work through the night. I don't have to tell you how unhealthy that is. We made it hard to deliver on time. We pulled it off every time, but we also found a better way. Most schedules are like ours used to be. We survive the day and all that we prepare for is tomorrow. Who's tired now? What is our focus at the end of the day? Our focus is on what we didn't accomplish. Another failed day. Is that an empowering way to get through your life? Let me ask you this. Who runs the show? You. It's your show. What I would like you to remember is this. We can't control everything in life, but we can definitely control our schedule and where our time goes. It's only a matter of making the time to take control. And I can assure you that you only have to do this once. As soon as you take control, everything else you wanted to do will follow. To be in control, you'll need to learn awareness, perspective, behaviors, and productivity. Let's begin with an exercise that will bring awareness into your life. Please grab a page that is called the Everything List. If you follow the instructions, you would have taped 2 sheets together so that it looks like this. This page has columns with sample categories. We have home, school, work, money matters like bills to pay, entertainment like books to read from the stack, next to the bed or the files in your Kindle, YouTube videos to watch, shows that you recorded from TV, updating your blog or your Facebook page. The next category is people to see. Then health and fitness and travel. You're welcome to write down your own categories, but altogether, don't worry too much about the category because we want to be able to write fast as the ideas start to flow. What we're going to do is a flush, a brain flush, if you will, of everything you have to do and everything you want to do. You're going to write down everything that is on your list of things to do, big and small, work or school, all the little things that bug you, that could get done, by the way, but you just pass them by every day, like the crumbs in the toaster, the closet overflowing, the broken tools in the garage. Write your dreams, trips you want to take, the career you want to study, the training you want to do, projects, events, activities, marketing plans, friends you want to see. Some will be long-term goals and some items will be due tomorrow. If you run out of space, flip the page and keep writing. Just know this. every item that is on your mind is draining your energy. So it's important that you put everything down on paper. This video will come to an end so that you can write everything that comes to mind. As soon as you're done, start playing video number 2 so that we can continue. So start writing. I'll see you in 10 minutes.